Thank you, everybody. I, Jennifer Norton, being the Deputy Returning Officer at the election for the Stray, Woodlands and Hookstone Division, do hereby give notice that the total number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Charters Gillian Rosebery, commonly known as Charters Gilly, the Green Party candidate, 376. Ennis John Radcliffe, the Conservative Party candidate, 768. Foxall Geoffrey Ronald David, commonly known as Foxall Jeff, the Labour Party, 116. Swales Jonathan Mark, the Reform UK Party candidate, 141. Timothy Andrew David, Liberal Democrats, 1,094. The number of ballot papers rejected was 3. The electorate was 6,068. The turnout was 41%. And I do hereby declare that Timothy Andrew David is duly elected.
I've been invited to say a few words and I didn't prepare anything. I'd just like to thank all the people who've helped with the count. I'd like to thank the returning officer and deputies. And also like to thank everyone who campaigned with the Liberal Democrats, especially my agent, Mike, and Tom Gordon, our Protect Parliamentary candidate, and Felix, who ran the campaign. And I'd also like to thank the voters who, and I'd like to thank them for their trust in me, and I'll try and justify that for them. Thank you very much.
Right, well, I'd like to thank the returning officer and all the people who've helped here tonight. I'd particularly like to thank all voters who felt that a Green vote was a hopeful vote. I'd also like to pay tribute to Pat Marsh for her 3 decades of exemplary public service, and the Green Party's good wishes are with her and her family. And I'd also like to say that the Greens will be back again once Harrogate has its own town council again. We'll be back to contest those seats, and we hope that we won't need to call in the police in future.
Well, I'd just like to thank Barry and his team for the very efficient operation this evening. Also like to thank my campaign team, Maddie in the lead, but many others who've been superb throughout. And the electors who voted for me, I'm very grateful for that, and I wish the winning candidate every success.
I'd like to thank the returning officer and all the staff for the very speedy and efficient way they've conducted this count. I'd also congratulate Andy on his victory, and thankful for the 116 Labour voters who voted for me in this division. And I think the Liberal Democrats should also be thankful for the many Labour voters who actually voted tactically to ensure their victory. And I hope Lib Dem voters will reciprocate at the mayoral elections on May the 2nd and vote for Labour. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank the team here for organising the event tonight very efficiently. I'd like to thank our team who campaigned with us tirelessly for the last 4 weeks, and I'd like to thank the people who voted for us, and I'd like to think that the only way is up for reform. Thank you.